So back when I was not even remotely in, continuous 24/7 danger of completely falling apart. I my videos that I created were for everybody. And what that meant was, what I mean by that is these days they're just for for anyone who cares about me. Who cares about me, or for that matter, who cares about me and my mom. Is these days I most definitely am in continuous danger of just falling apart at the seams. Like so the only types of boring, to a lot of people videos I'm creating these days are updates, just videos, just they're not don't think for one second they're a cry for help. I already told you the only thing that has the ability that could possibly help me. Now I did get a win. Don't get me wrong, okay? I got a win in that I got my mom into a high-rated facility that getting there is going to take its toll, like big time on me. And it's not even that it takes that much longer to get there. It's that things keep going wrong that aren't my fault. Things go wrong. It extends the time it takes to you know what I mean, to travel via public transportation. As Joe would put it, the things going wrong are indicative of our world these days. It's fucking ridiculous. But nevertheless, it's things going wrong, and it's taken me forever, and it's taken its toll out on me. It's taken its toll on me. I went back to bed from 9:30 to 12. I felt guilty. Guilty. I couldn't even move last night, so it wasn't real sleep. It was in my clothes, not brushing my teeth, not washing my face. Which thankfully I splurged on that $30 bottle of stuff where I can wash my face very easily and gently and nice and sensitive and not have to splash anything off of it. That toner, that organic toner, I really like a lot. That was my splurge for myself, along with this F.A.O. Schwartz Golden Tiger. Um, and I said the panther was at Joe's. Panther's not at Joe's. Cheetah. The cheetah is at Joe's. Joe's still trying to find a job. He runs into it. A lot of people took the jobs in his position, but he runs into what he believes is ageism. He can't prove it. But also, like, he just wants a job, but you're too overqualified to do this. Yeah, but I can't find a job in my field, and I need to pay my mortgage. I need to pay my monthly, I need to pay I need to whatever, or I'm going to lose my home. He's thinking to himself in desperation. This, I believe, is a recycled FAO Schwartz. They're not as cuddly soft, but this is a recycled FAO Schwartz. Made with recycled bottles somehow, I don't know how. I think this is a regular, no, this is a leopard. Yes, this is a leopard. This is a black panther. There are panthers that are look something like leopards, right? There's also cheetahs. They all look similar. The cheetah is at Joe's. So this is a black panther. This is a spotted leopard. This is, I believe, a regular leopard. I'm not sure. I remember the Slothy and the panda. The Slothy's one I got my mom a while back when I first started collecting these. The panda I got her recently because she just wanted a gift. She's justifiably feeling very sorry for herself. But I repeatedly wonder, I was like shaking all the time, as some of you know. I wonder, things can get a lot worse, and they did get a lot worse. Yeah, it sucks being in the wheelchair and the walker, but you're here at home where your daughter is they might be low cost, but she makes you high quality, healthy. She's making you healthy meals. You're getting some supplements, making you healthy meals, and you can turn up your TV. You get your TV and your radio. You can turn it up as loud as you want, as long as your daughter's not sleeping like it's early in the morning. You know what I mean? It's much better to be at home than be bedridden and have strangers who don't give one flying fuck about you changing your shitty diapers. Okay. You can change your own shitty diapers in your home, Mom. So things got a lot worse for you because of your own mind. In case any of you hate me or thinking, it's a sign of mental illness to be banging your head on the wall. It's what they do when they're locked. Yeah, I'm well aware. I've done it. I'm well aware. I'm well aware. Okay. Believe me, I'm well aware. There's nothing you can tell me that I don't already know, okay? Anyhow, I needed a win. I told you I needed a win. I got one. I got a win. The win was getting my mom into the high-rated facility when the shithole would have welcomed her back with open arms, and I believe in my gut, just based on knowing them for a couple of fucking days, she would not have survived. As it is now with her, it's touch and go. It's not their fault. Oh my God, you just don't even know. she's right near the nurse's station. They are hands-on to the point of, because she's right there. On top of that, she has got the most wonderful roommate who just, your mom's not going to follow my watch. Please don't drive yourself crazy. You're going to, please don't get them. They're yelling at me. I don't care. I'm not going to let her fall. She stood straight up from the wheelchair. I watched her. I told her to sit back down. But it's not your responsibility. And you call me. You got on the phone. I was in shock. I'm talking to my mom, and suddenly this roommate's on the phone. Your mom doesn't belong in this place. She belongs in a facility where they protect her. Whatever. That's in the future. That's not right now. And there she's in rehab. They accepted her. They knew the risks, and nobody was lying to them. Nobody covered anything up. The case manager at the hospital was 100% upfront with them. They accepted her. They knew. I said to her, kind roommate, it's not your responsibility. You sit there and tell me that that you're a nervous wreck over it, but it's not your responsibility. It's theirs, but only to a point. Nobody can keep my mom 100% safe. Not in any facility. Not here at home. They can't. I used to cry to the VNA people who were here for months about how nobody could keep my mom 100% safe. Proof of that is she's fallen in nursing homes. She's fallen in high-rated ones. That should tell you all you need to know. Okay? And I speak the truth. Me speaking the truth and accepting it are dramatically different. Well, this is a leopard. This is a leopard. They have a black panther. You think they'd have a regular one panther too? I don't know if they do. Maybe I'll have to check again. I never saw one on Target, but that doesn't mean that they don't have one on FAO Schwartz. FAO Schwartz has bigger ones too. They have like 22-inch ones. These plushy ones. A father, whose daughter suddenly disappeared, went missing. His adult daughter, but young, just in her 20s. He killed himself. The family, it starts off on Inside. He died of a broken heart, and you find out when you watch Inside Edition at the end, he leaped. He leaped and died. He leaped from a tall building, and he killed himself. That is dying of a broken heart, but he killed himself because he believes he'll never see his daughter again, and it's probably true. She likely ran into foul play, and he can't accept that, so he's dead. You who know me know every time I hear something like that, it kills me a little bit more. Makes me not want to be here a little bit more. Which, yes, I'm aware of what I'm saying, because it's just like that song. I don't listen to any of that anymore. Wisely. But anyway, there's a song by Hailstorm and someone else. I don't know her. It's called Terrible Things, and if I fall, if I run, that's when I become terrible things. So in the same breath, I'm saying that. Kills me, makes me not want to be here. This guy, his daughter was missing for 13 days. He has no hope she's going to be found, and he killed himself. He leaped. Pain was unbearable. So, as seems to be constantly the case when it comes to me trying to protect my mother. I hope this isn't cutting off the top of my head. Why you crying? Did you have a night? I don't know. All I know is it's not real sleep when I crash on that couch unless I get a pillow and a blanket and shut the light off. When I'm suddenly sitting up or watching TV and then I wake up and don't even know what I'm doing, but I can't move, it's not real sleep. It might be a sleep, like hour here, hour there, because I woke up at like 1, I couldn't move. Then I stayed up and created that video and watched it, and I went back to bed from 9:30 to 12. So I'm wide awake, but I don't feel like I got real quality sleep because I didn't. Because when I have these 10-hour or more days where everything happens, where I'd be home a lot earlier if this world wasn't run so fucking shitty, in such a shitty manner these days, I'm just so exhausted. I just can't even move. What I really need to do. Today I need to go through papers. If I'm still here, we've already been warned the heat's gonna go up. They say it's gonna increase like a hefty, like over 20%. I received that in my email. Remember, it's winter. It may as well be winter. It's just about December. I get sick, I will not be able to visit my mom. I won't be able to do it, but at least I know she's in the best hands she could be, and she's got that roommate who's like it's just like a pit bull watchdog, you know? So before this runs out, I need to tell you about so I had to I'm gonna push this in case it's too close. I hate when I watch my videos after and it's cut off my head at the top. Still upload the video, upload any video, doesn't matter. So my mom just got in this place Friday, and I managed to, because I had warning, I had a kind case manager who was the head, she was the head honcho of the case managers, and she did assign me a case manager, of course not that other one who treated me like ground crap indisputably. Her whole attitude towards me sucked and just dug in, you know, what a loser I am in this life, and same with the doctor together, just dug in, but whatever. I fought. She knew how badly I wanted to go into a good facility, and she fought told you at first they said no, but they turned around and said yes, and again, she was upfront with them about my mom. She was upfront. And they know, and I've already been talking to upper people, and they know that here in this new one, that because I have to say, I know my mom's getting up, I know she's doing it, but she has a history, but you guys knew that up front. You know, no one tried to pull anything over you, and they're like, we know, it's okay, we know. We were aware, we accepted her. I know, and I'm so thankful that you did. You don't understand these shitholes, what they do to her and to me. Again, I have every right to call you a shithole if you can't manage to earn more than 1 star, period. Be it a Medicare rating, a regular rating, you can't, you know, if you can't manage to earn more than 1 measly star, at least 2 stars, you are a fucking shithole where my mom and everyone else is in danger. But people are in danger hardly at all when they're not bedridden. It's when they're bedridden, it's when the aides are busy, it's when my mom has a shitty diaper and doesn't want to wait to be changed, and she's gonna fucking get up and potentially catastrophically fall and injure herself in the whole night. She's still trying in this place, but they're right there, and her roommate's right there. Now, when she was in the shithole. Remember, that director was so mean to me. And the shithole before, mean. And I had to bite my tongue because you're gonna have my mom's life in your hands. It turns out for 3 whole months. I don't know how that works either. I'd like it to be 3 whole months again, but I'm really not counting on that. I did find out she's entitled, though. Okay, a benefit period. Once you're home 2 whole months, 60 days, it starts all the fuck over again. My mother is entitled to the 100 days, but someone has to decide that she can get that, and I don't know what the criteria is. So when I met her there on Friday, okay, and I met everybody, whatever, of course, I said, can we please put a note up on the wall saying, keep the bed low to the ground. That way, we already know my mom's at flight risk, and I'm being sarcastic, but we already know that she's gonna try to get up, and she's already doing it, and her roommate's already been warning me. But that was over the weekend. And then again yesterday, roommate doesn't give a fuck. I'm not gonna, and it's not because the roommate loves my mom or anything. It's that she's not gonna let her fall. I'm not gonna let her fall on my watch. I don't care if they yell at me and tell me not to get involved. I said, I appreciate it. You're trying to protect my mom, but I don't want it to be to your detriment. I want you, you told me you were a nervous wreck when you got on the phone on Saturday. Never had that before happen, did I? No. Of course, my mom's only been the last 2 shitholes in dementia wards. She's not in a dementia ward in this place. Okay? Now, please, can we put a note on the wall? 2 different higher-ups just in that unit where my mom is said, yeah, we could put, on Friday one said, yeah, we could put a note up on the wall. There was no note on the wall when I came in yesterday. So I said again to someone, like at the front desk, whoever it was, it's a higher-up versus, it's not an aide, okay? Aides aren't behind the desk. Can we put a note up on the wall? Yeah, I'll ask so-and-so to do a note. Suddenly they tell me, we asked, we said, I don't know all these people's names. You can't put a note on the wall. Why not? I started getting all upset. I control myself. I don't get upset. I know better. But I just was like, why not? Why can't we put a note on the wall? You told me on Friday we could. You told me today we could. Because it's against your mom's HIPAA. It's against her HIPAA. It violates her rights. It announces her condition. It's keeping her fucking safe as possible. Fuck her HIPAA. Fuck her condition. And the other shithole place, they said, the staff wrote the note. Keep bed low at all times. Because aides are going to go in there to change her, to feed her. Therapy's going to go to work, etc., to get her in and out of beds and wheelchairs and all that. They're not going to remember to put the bed down. Even with the sign, they're not going to remember. But at least with the sign, right? The sign, the people who can see the sign, care about the sign, read the sign, whatever, will see. And plus, the roommate now has where she could say, you didn't put my name on my bed down, look at the sign, see? No sign. How do you think I felt? My heart dropped. No sign. I can't have a sign. So on Friday, I wanted an alarm on the bed. Oh, you don't want an alarm on the bed. Alarm on the bed's not like, in the hospital. It doesn't prevent falls. It just, this was a higher up in that unit. It doesn't prevent falls. It just, it doesn't go off until they've stood up, and by then they've already fallen, blah, 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 whatever. Again, I have to bite my tongue. I'm upset because I figure an alarm's better than nothing, Well, I had already given up on the alarm. I wasn't going to give up on any universe on the sign on the wall. I'm trying to give my mom a fighting chance of surviving. You guys are already telling me. I walk in and a nurse is like, I have your mom over today up near us because she was making me nervous. She kept trying to get up. I have her in the wheelchair where I could see her. Good, do it. I had her roommate crying to me. Your mom was standing straight up in the room from the wheel, and I had to call out to them. Okay? Please, if I can't have alarms, just let me have the sign, keep her bed low, so if she does get up, it's more difficult, too, to get up from the ground, okay? From the low bed. which wasn't even realizing that. I was just figuring the low bed, if she does try to get up, or, if she does fall, she has less distance. It's common sense, but they never remember to do it, even with the sign. But at least the sign will give her a chance in hell. Okay, I'm always trying to protect her to the best of my ability, right? I wasn't going to accept that. I left, not in tears. I left in anger. I left in tears on the inside, went straight to the front desk, and I said, I want to talk to them. I said, I didn't say I want to. I started to say what had happened. They won't even let me put a sign on the wall. I was distraught. But I did say, can I please talk to the head of this building, the head of this company, the main manager, okay? If the main manager, I don't know who that person is, male, female, I have no idea. If that person tells me we don't allow signs on the wall, sorry, you can't do it, okay? I'm going to be heartbroken. I'm going to be like this even more. I'll have to accept it. Well, they had me talk not to that person, but to the director. And the director of nursing of the whole entire building was so kind. That person is going to go in my mind as someone who had the power to just not be nice to me at all, and instead was incredibly kind. We can't put the sign up. You can. I can write a sign. Of course I'll write a sign. Yeah, you can do it. I said, will they at least give me tape? Yeah, they'll give you tape. Okay? I'm intentionally not saying if that was a male or a female. Okay? Or if the head honcho in the whole building is male and female. What I'm saying is I talked to a bigwig, and the bigwig was the director of nursing. The rationale is the sign will announce, I don't care. And see, I got another win, but again, it took its toll on me just having to fight in the first place and leave all upset and crying. I was almost crying. I was distraught. I ramble on fast because I'm like, why can't I put a sign on the wall? I'm just trying to protect my mom. They don't remember. They're never going to remember, even with the sign on the wall. Every time I went into the shithole with the sign on the wall, the bed was up high. But at least the sign was on the wall, and some people did remember, some staff did remember, and, because a case manager I talked to was like, I'll tell everybody to keep. Then you can't tell everybody. There's night shifts and morning shifts. There's no fucking way you're going to tell everybody. Just like my mom's roommate cried to me that on Saturday they just left her food there and weren't going to feed her. And her roommate popped up, you need to feed her. Well, when I tell staff that, the head ups yesterday, oh, that didn't happen. Your mom's down to be fed. I'm like thinking to myself, I believe my mom's roommate. She doesn't have dementia. She doesn't have anything. She's on the ball. Just like in, it's turnaround. That woman's daughter, the severe dementia woman's daughter, the one with bed, remember, she believed my mom, even though they were all writing my mom off. Like, that didn't happen. Your mom has dementia. Acting like my mom's making it all up whenever she would say what was happening with other residents doing what they did to my mom and to that woman. Well, I get to have an alarm too. She offered it. They offered it, okay? I just said she, doesn't matter. Well, a lot of them are she's, he's, I don't know. But anyway, I get to have an alarm too. Are they going to be mad at me? It doesn't matter if they're mad at you, basically. I get to have an alarm.